Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This is Lifelight Wisdom. Thank you so much for being here today, and I think if you're here, I do believe if you're here there might be some messages here for you, so hopefully I can help you. Okay, this is a safe space for you, and if any of the messages in this reading resonates with you, please do comment down below, claim this reading, share, like, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay, so today I'm just gonna do like a singles read. That's what I'm being kind of pushed to do for, like, it's been a few days. Well, not a few days, but like 2 days ago. 2 days ago, like I just been um in that space of like just like, okay, do a singles read, but not just any singles read, but what's incoming for our singles. And to start, I think I will do um, some tea leaf cards, okay? So we're gonna do tea leaf cards when it comes to love. So I'm, okay. I really don't like the autofocus on my camera, but anyway. But I'm thankful for my camera, because, I don't know, it's been with me for about 6 years, and it's served me well. It's not a very advanced camera, by the way. It's just, I think it's one of those entry levels, but for an entry level camera, it's been really very good, actually. I think it's, when did I get it? 2016, so it's gonna be close to 10 years that I have this camera. And I know I digress, but okay. So let's see. Um, Love, happiness, marriage. So these are astral houses. This three are astral houses. I don't know if you can see them. Let me just cleanse my deck. So yeah, let's see. So this is a singles love reading. Let's see. Um, I don't think I'll do marriage for now, okay? Because that's not really, personally for me, that's not the end all be all of love. Of course, it is important to have commitment in love, but I think more than anything, it's important to be happy. So I think I'm gonna do love and happiness. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. All right, let's see. So, since, as you can see, this is a very tall deck, I will kind of split it into two for the moment, and then shuffle, and then see what comes out. So, incoming for our singles in love and happiness in love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Flying out. So the cards are very much flying out. For me, this deck is very, very talkative, by the way. Okay. Okay, thank you. So, just do be careful. Do be careful with this, because sometimes, like, it's very specific, this card, okay? So, singles, incoming for our singles in love and happiness in love. Thank you. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Alright. Just one last shuffle. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, I'm gonna take that because you're wanting to come out. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Tortoise at the bottom of the deck, but this didn't come out. So yeah, it might have been a little bit slow when it comes to love life, I guess, like just overall energy maybe is like it might have been a little slow, or you've been feeling like it's a little bit slow. Okay. All right. There's a man here. Dealing a relationship with a man. So I might be reading for our single females. Although I did kind of, when I was thinking about a singles read, I was doing for single feminines, okay? I'm not saying it's your gender, but like your energy, okay? Muddled and clear thinking. That's birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So something with babies as well. Let me see. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. But I'm seeing here maybe you are kind of very shrewd as well, and kind of being smart about how you go your love life, okay? Great passion, quill, flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, quill, get back to the basics, or sugar love. So this is for singles, okay? I do see here that, because you have here, let me just see, this catches my eye. Because there is here like a pineapple, a reconciliation. Now this can be two things. There, you had to kind of, let me see, something risky, taking a chance, let's see. There was perhaps for people who have been in a relationship before, a lot of disappointment when it comes to a past relationship, okay? And it might be hard and very difficult for you to kind of get out there, get back to the basics of dating, so to speak. And like the fox here is just like being very shrewd and very calculating. It's like you lost a little bit of that spontaneity with when it comes to dating, okay? And I see here for my feminines, like, of course, this is with in relation with a man. Now there might be incoming reconciliation with a past lover, with a past relationship that previously disappointed you, with the flute here. And the flute was like music. Now I'm just hearing the Titanic. Just kind of like that when I hear the flute. So it was kind of a sinking ship, this previous relationship. That was it, and it was probably very sudden to you. If it's not sudden, it was a breakup that was out of the blue and kind of didn't make sense to you at the outset. Okay, because this is lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. So I'm seeing here it might have been like an impulse decision either on your part or on a previous lover. Okay, so I'm seeing here incoming though for my lovely singles, lovely single feminines by the way, is that I think you're gonna be in this era of just going out and having fun. You have the grapes here, and I think grapes is also a symbol of prosperity and perhaps a little bit of fertility as well, which you have here as well with the crib. So you were kind of conceptualizing or giving birth to, if not to a child, there might have been some relationship. With a previous relationship, you might be dealing with kids or like a baby coming into the picture with a past relationship. So just be mindful of that, and because there might be some challenges when it comes to that. But I see here for like a lot of singles, like like completely single females is um, you are trying to give birth to certain projects. Okay, you are giving birth to certain projects. So whether it's like a business, um, and you're trying to have fun with that business. And I see here a lot of success and good luck with, where was it? My hair. Um, with this enterprise that you are starting about. So birth is also a beginning, okay? Though there are challenges here with the mountain, I'm really happy when there's the mountain and then there's the mountain road together when they come out together in this deck, because it speaks to me that even though there are challenges along the road, you know it's not going to be easy. You understand that um, there is a path to success for you. Okay? So, yeah. So, I think the challenge here is a little bit of uncertainty and, like not being clear, like on clarity, disclarity, I don't know. Like, what's the opposite of clarity? Like, just kind of things being blurred when it comes to love, you know. And I'm seeing here it's speaking to me about standards, because on one hand, you do want to get out there and want to have that great passion here with the tulip. But you do find it a little bit risky to do that. You don't want to risk um, your heart again. You don't want to get risk being disappointed again when it comes to love. But Spirit here is saying that you have the way. With the mountain road here, because you are on the road to success and you will be shown the way. So you are very clear as to the path that you need to take when it comes to making decisions in love. And you're getting back to the basics. Where was that quill? Where was that quill? That's a lot of cards, by the way. So where is that quill? That quill was getting back to the basics. And what is a quill? It's a writing instrument, right? It was a writing instrument for a long time. So writing letters, if not like with the modern technology, it's writing messages. So you might be talking to someone. You might be in the early stages of getting out there and talking to someone. And I'm seeing here that overall, if you have the wish of having a family, building a family with someone, you're gonna have a good luck, because you have a lot of cards. Your wishes are gonna come true. Your wishes are definitely coming true. And for a while, this disappointment perhaps within your love life or within the past person has been very triggering for you, because with the lightning it has been very triggering, but it has also led you to spiritual growth, to also work not just on your spiritual growth, but with your material success. So saying with your money, with your finances, with your career. And I see here that you're manifesting a lot. You have luck on your side, by the way, when it comes to your love life. And if it is great passion that you want in love, which I think everyone wants as well, like that great passion. Also, tulips, I believe, is like, I think it's like a pure love as well, as opposed to like roses as well. But here it is a great passion as well. So I think it's also passion about yourself. It's you've learned how to love yourself in such a way that you know you don't need anybody else. And you're okay in your singleness. And I'm telling you, that is what is going to attract a rightful partner for you. Now, family wishes come true if you're being kind of, how to say this, being not harassed, but like kind of when your family members, I don't know, I come from Filipino culture, so there's like a certain age when people kind of get constantly barraged with questions of like, oh, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna blah 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 blah. So if that is happening to you, if that resonates with you, I'm seeing here that your family is gonna get their wish when it comes to that. Okay, but it's really good that you have this horseshoe, so it's really good luck. So that's really positive overall. That's really very positive. Okay, so let's do some angel cards. I don't know. Yeah, okay, let me do this feelings. So how are you feeling about your singleness? This is like top of the deck was like manic, but it's just like for me, what I feel here is just letting go of the control. Like, because I've spoken about standards as well, so trying to kind of set your standards and be able to keep them as well. Okay. Wish is fulfilled. I'm telling you, your wish in love is going to be fulfilled. So if you're be very sure about what you want, because if you want marriage, for example, if you want a partner, try to write that down, especially with the quill as well. Try to write down all the characteristics of the person that you are trying to have come into your life. I really heard a lot of success with a lot of people when they do that. So be very specific about what you want. As I've said, like you have the foxes being very discerning and being very meticulous about your standards and having them met. So, and I think that's what the universe is going to give that to you. So be careful when you wish for something. We know that there's this saying like, "Oh, be careful what you wish for," right? So be careful with what you wish for, because you don't want just a marriage, for example. You want a happy, loving, giving marriage, okay? With a person that is right for you, that is your vibrational match, okay? So be very specific when it comes to your wishes. Okay, forgive. Do forgive people who may have hurt you, but I also see here like forgiving yourself as well. If you've ever tried to betray, like if ever you've suffered self-betrayal, for example, you have to forgive certain situations in your life or certain hurts in your life in order for you to progress and do have the wishes that you have. I'm also seeing here like you have to forgive certain childhood, yeah, childhood traumas probably. If you have a troubled childhood, I think you need to forgive that. It's with your parents as well, because our parents are also the models for us, one way or another. We learn how to love based on what we see sometimes from our parents. So if you're like me, who didn't come from a family that, like where my mom and dad was very, how do you say this? It didn't work out, simply put. But in a way that is very traumatizing for a child. So like when they separated, it was very traumatizing. So I'm hearing here, you have to forgive your parents, or your parent figure, your caregivers growing up. Excuse me. When it comes to what they taught you about attachment, okay? Because it's in the first 3 years of your life that your attachment style is going to be developed. So aside from a secure attachment, uh, if you have a secure attachment, sorry, it's when you are able to detach easily, okay? The more secure your attachment is, the better you detach, okay? So I think it's really saying here to forgive the attachment style that you learn, if it's other than being a secure attachment. Okay, so try to delve deep into your shadow side as well. It showed up the manic as well. Manic is being very controlling. There's the lightning as well. So it's trying to be controlling, trying to have everything at the palm of your hand. It is speaking a lot about surrendering as well. You have intrusive thoughts, probably like single. Okay, when is love gonna come? When is gonna be my turn? Is what I'm hearing here. Anything else? Yeah, fear of abundance. Don't be afraid of abundance. Don't be afraid. Anger again. Is it because you're angry about a certain situation from a certain past situation that hurt you? Like that disappointment was like being angry about someone. Um, I'm here to tell you that your wishes are going to be fulfilled, but you do have to forgive that anger and kind of let that anger go in order for your energy field to change. And so you do have the fear of abundance here as well. And it speaks to me about fearing like you're not going to be able to have your wishes. And I'm telling you that it's completely untrue, because you are going to have your wish. As I've said, write it down. You have the quill with the tea leaf cards. Write it down. Be very specific about what you desire in a partner, because it is going to come. You will attract it. Do not be afraid to not attract it, to attract what you want, because you are very powerful. And when you try to control every little thing, that's when the universe kind of thinks, oh, you are afraid of the best things that it has to give you. So, you know, it delays. I did see the tortoise, so it delays the manifestation of someone that you would want. Yeah, and you're worrying a lot. Okay, unknowing. Yeah, you worry about the unknown, and it overwhelms you a little bit. As I've said, you have to let go. You have to surrender to what the universe has in store for you, because your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Okay? Write to the universe what you want. I'm telling you, write it down, and the universe will deliver. It's you writing down your order to the universe. Believe in it and try not to be controlling about it. Okay? And yeah, just trust that it's gonna come. Just trust that it's gonna come. It's like ordering at a restaurant. You know that it's gonna come. The order is already brought to the kitchen, and so it's being cooked up. It's being cooked up by the universe. Okay? Just trust in that. And your worry is stopping that. If you worry too much, and if you decide to not let things go, I think that is prolonging the manifestation in your life. Okay, let me just close out this reading with not just the first card, but with the oracle cards. Okay, like angel oracle cards. So let's see. You have lessons learned at the bottom of the deck. So culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Okay? You will be rewarded. I think whatever you've been doing when it comes to love and happiness as a single person, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded. Messages for our singles, please. Messages for our singles. Angels, messages for our singles. Thank you. Starting fresh, karma, balance, protection. So again, there's that element of change. So 1313, starting fresh, encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures. What did I say with the creative ventures? You are starting something like with the crib as well, like you're starting something, you're probably building up a business or a project, like starting something with your career. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. I think it's also when it comes to love. Trust in your intuition. I'm seeing the high priestess in my head, and it's telling me that you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your intuition. You have to um, believe in your manifestations, really, is what I'm hearing. Be confident in yourself and do not forgive yourself. If you did go through some things when it comes to a past relationship, forgive yourself. If not, if you've been single all your life, it is also about forgiving yourself as well. Forgive yourself for faults that you think you have, because they are not. They are skills and talents for you. And if ever that is an advantage for you, whatever it is that you think is a flaw within you, that makes you actually very much a unique person. And that is what is going to bring you your wish, you know? Harness that, harness what you think are your flaws, and put them into, like, shine on them and shine the spotlight on them and transform them into something that will work in your favor, okay? Because you also have 888 karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. I see here a lot of money for you singles, because you've been focusing on, because as I've said, you've been focusing on a project, on starting a project. So a lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. And then you have 444 as well, which is protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going forward, into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. So what did I say? It's just like being, just work on your projects, continue working on those projects, on those beginnings. Get back to the basics of dating if that is what you wish. If really, if that's what you're hoping for, it's just like get back to the basics. Get back to putting yourself out there, but don't forget to do so in a way that is fun for you. Don't forget to have fun, because when it's fun for you, I think that's when the confidence comes towards you. Let me see as well, like with this deck. Incoming for our singles, between the lines. I think it's just around the corner. Love is just going to be around the corner for you. Alright. Incoming for our singles. It's probably around you, and you might probably meet people during a party. Third party. Interference. Okay. Incoming. Yeah. I'm seeing this as like, don't be your own, your singles. Like, don't be your own obstacle, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Get out there, have fun, because it's closer than you think. Okay? Let me solve the situation. So if there is like unfinished business, then you have to forgive that. You have to forgive that, because I think it's also a protection for you. It has been a protection for you. And how do you say this? When I say protection, it was a blessing in disguise. Like, it led you to something more positive for yourself, okay? Let's see, in love, incoming for love. Yeah, so a guy, a man is gonna come in who will change, and who can and I see who can adapt to you, who can adapt to your perspective, to your, let me see, reunion, accusation, like someone who can adapt to your moods and to the change in your moods is what I'm hearing. But someone who will be your friend, someone who will help you let go of certain guilt, uh, because you have the reunion here. This is French. This is French, by the way. This is a French deck. So réunion is a meeting in French. When we say this, it's like, okay, you are a meeting, as in like an office meeting, right? So you might meet them in an office as well, or like an office party is what I'm hearing. Okay, so someone who talks out with you and who's not quick to put the blame on each other or on you. Let me see. Incoming for our singles. I think that's really what you want. Yeah. Someone who, fécondité, it's fertility. So someone who is willing to grow with you. That's what I'm hearing. Like, see? And who will kind of help you return to yourself. Someone who allows you to be yourself. Yeah. Someone who allows you to enjoy yourself. And if there are conflicts, if there are not accusation, because it's like, if there are misunderstandings, it's something that they are willing to work on. Okay, let's see, anything else? Incoming. Enfermement. Yeah, someone who doesn't, in the contract, health. So enfermement is also like with a cycle. Okay, enfermement is like being imprisonment, but like I've talked to my psych recently, and it's just like, oh, there are like, vous êtes enfermé dans cette cycle. So it's like you can be stuck in a certain cycle. So someone will take you out of your own shell in order for you to really return to yourself, like return to being who you are, return to being your inner child, like victory. And then you have hérédité. Hérédité is like, it speaks to like generations as well. So someone who can build something with you for the long term, and who is gonna be a friend to you. First and foremost, it's like really gonna be a friend. So it's gonna be a friend to you. It's really, when it comes to love, I think it's very important that someone you're in a relationship with is someone you would like to be friends with at the beginning. What I say is that, like, if you don't want to be a friend with this person, and it's just like a lot of, say, sexual energy or like sexual attraction, that's not gonna last. But friendship does last, because you have a mutual affection, you share interests, and you have the miroir magique, and it's like a magic mirror which negates all of the negative cards in this deck. But I see here, like, you're using also your intuition. Okay, fatalité, it's not fatality in French. It's fatalité is something inevitable. It's inevitable that you will, and then there's travail as well, which is work. So I'm seeing here for my feminines, like, you'll probably meet someone at work, but someone who can be your friend, someone who will help you evolve, someone who helps you evolve your intuition, someone who can build your home with. And in this card, there's also like a sub level, like a basement here, which speaks to your shadows as well. So someone who is able to see you know, the things that you think are flaws within you. And what I was saying was something that you needed to forgive within you. Okay? So you have fam, fatality, and boomerang. Love is gonna come around. Love is gonna come back around. That's the verdict. That's what the universe has in store for you. That's the verdict of the universe for you. Okay? Alright. There's also like projection here. So be very aware when it comes to projection as well. And yeah, whether on your part or don't, how do you say this? It's do not project. Say if someone hurt you in the past, or it can be your family, by the way, it can be your father or your mother figure. Do not project that onto this person that is incoming. Do not think of them as like being the same as the people who hurt you. That is what I'm hearing, okay? What else? I think, yeah, let's do some hidden truth cards. Like messages for you incoming in love. Finding out the truth. Crush me. Let's see. I feel like even though we are apart, I know exactly what I was doing. So, in just being near you is intoxicating. Someone who is intoxicated by your presence, someone who thinks of you as their own personal drug, you know, they will be crushed when they find out. Because like if they are your friend, they will be crushed to find out, like surprised to find out, oh, I feel that way about this person. And if there's someone you're thinking about a lot, yeah, that is gonna come in for sure. Like, even though you are in separation, for now, you would know because you would feel each other psychically, you know, telepathically. I don't know about you guys, but like I have this thing with certain people in my life. I think of them and then like somehow they would contact me within the day or like within the next few days. And they do remember every detail of that day. When you say every detail of that day, you will remember that as well. You'll remember every detail of a certain day, perhaps when you meet, or perhaps when you come to the realization that this is a person for you. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, like let's just draw a few final cards. Okay. Like from my low scare deck. Okay. Let's see. Some messages. This is beautiful. I'm telling you, write down what you want, okay? Stop worrying about, like, if you're unworthy of love, because you are worthy of love. You are someone who's very charismatic, someone who is enjoying their singleness, perhaps, and someone who has so much to give. You are a very attractive person, so don't let anybody tell you differently, including yourself, okay? Sometimes we bully our own selves, okay? Move away from that way of thinking, because someone really is going to offer you that love and that divine partnership that you want. Okay, that is a very beautiful reading. So this is what's incoming for my lovely singles. I hope you enjoyed that. Do comment down below if you claim this reading. And I guess the affirmation for this is love is coming and I am worthy of it. So that's it for today's reading. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.